Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Total Rome 2 online battle, and I finally did it! I actually won a match as Cimmeria, and versus all odds against Rome, who was not the person the faction I was expecting to win. And I actually think I may use this build from now on, because I think it actually worked pretty well. So I brought 6 armored horse archers, 5 step archers, and I believe 4 regular hoplites, 5 regular hoplites, and 2 Cimmeria noble infantry, and then 2 citizen cav. My opponent brought 3 legionary cav and an equite, a general and bodyguard as his general. And let me count it, 9 Evocati cohort and 2 Balearic slingers. Now, I'm not going to say this battle was unwinnable for him, and he did make some bad decisions. I understood what he was trying to do, but it probably could have gone better. However, I was massively surprised I won this, because I thought I was just going to get stepped on. So primarily the way it begins is I'm immediately thinking, well, crap. Well, I lost the infantry fight. Let's hope I can get around the back, or his back, and fire arrows into there. And the reason I like these step archers so much is they have 40 damage and 150 range for, I believe it's only like 300 something. That's amazing. This is very good price, skirmishers wise, and they really do prove their worth later in this match. Now I notice with all his cavalry he has, my armored horse archers would actually probably take out these legionary cav in a melee fight. However, I do want my armored horse archers to stay alive, because for every horse I lose, that's another man down who cannot fire those 15 arrows. And as you lose more and more of them, that damage really stacks up to what you lose. It's kind of why horse archers really don't do as much damage as regular archers do, because they just don't have as many men shooting arrows, even if the horse archers may have a higher weapon damage. Now my opponent, looks like he knows he's about to lose the cav fight, so he decides that, well, it's about time he goes in with his Evocati. However, I pop hoplite phalanx, which I never really was a big fan of the hoplite wall. However, now I've actually seen a lot more people use it, and I've started using it. It's really, really effective. I didn't lose a single hoplite, and I fought 9 Evocati, and I didn't lose a single hoplite. That just shows you how much this really buffs them. I mean, it's amazing how much better hoplites get once you put them into hoplite wall. I mean, I couldn't believe it. So a couple of my armored horse archers wrap up one of them. Wrap up one of his legionary calves. Equites put up a bit of a fight against some of my other armored horse archers. And I use my citizen cav just to pin down these other legionary cavalry, because I know most people tend to just leave him there. He brought one of his Balearic slingers over, which was probably very lucky for me, because it means he couldn't take out my archers. And he actually does focus his Balearic slingers on 1 or 2 of my archers, which is a very good thing for him to do, as I could cause a lot of damage. Now here, he tried throwing his javelins first, which I would say is a pretty good idea. However, the second he noticed I routed one of his Evocati, as soon as he noticed that he was starting to take big losses, he should have just gone in. However, he continued doing it, and I think I routed about 2 of them before he finally dedicates. As you can see, my hoplites just have such good shields and high armor that's not really bothering them too much. Yeah, look at all the pylons just in their shields. There you go, now he's finally decided, you know what, I need to go in now before I get trashed. I believe that's still the original Evocati cohort. I get some of my armored horse archers away from that battle, and I start supporting this back fight. However, if you see, look, I've started having losses already. I start losing. However, believe me, I didn't lose any of them. So look, these step archers are just putting in so much damage right here. And it's probably because of these I won the game. Some of my step archers. Remember, you always want to try and shatter the unit. If it says they're broken, it means that the player can no longer control them, but they have a chance to come back. You want them to be shattered so they will never ever come back. So here you see these hoplites normally they probably would have killed a lot more of these hoplites. However, the hoplite balance is really helping. Look, another Evocati. It's about to rout because of my archer fire. He actually takes out one of my armored horse archers with his general's bodyguard. However, I know that now I have another one of my armored horse archers hold it down while the other one fires at it. He's shooting his Balearic slingers in this fight, which I don't agree with. He should have sent them to take out some of my step archers. However, more or less the second that shows actually fire back, his Balearic slinger is just going to die. Here's the moment where I realize I have a chance to win. My hoplite is fighting, but my spear infantry does not see losing. Which, if I'm fighting Evocati and they're doing this, that is huge. Now that means I have a chance. Which means that they're not winning. Now you see, some of these guys, the morale's dropping enough. They're tired. Well, here's the thing, most of my guys aren't moving. Those guys are trying to fight, so now they're getting more tired. Their morale's dropping, which means they're not going to fight as well. Now I have my step archers coming in, and I'm just picking off more of them, which means there's less damage these units can do. I sent in my armored horse archers to take out his Balearic slinger just because it was being really, really annoying. And he actually does rout these 2 armored horse archers with his Balearic slinger. Don't ask me how he did it. I guess they would be outnumbered enough to where they might be able to rout him. Balearic slinger's got a lot of kills though, a lot of horse archers. Now these might be out of ammo now, which is why. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're out of ammo, so I decided to charge him in. And he starts moving some of his Evocati down to take part in one of the other fights, probably take out this one so we can punch a hole through. However, I get a back charge with my armored horse archers. Now one of them's broken. However, I do focus on it because I want it to be shattered so that it doesn't come back. Another one of them is about to rout, and maybe I lost one hoplite. However, I'm surprised my army doesn't get cleaved through. Yeah, I'm bad from earlier. I lost one of my hoplites. Now, these guys on the road managed to break another one, and they shattered it. Now these 2 hoplites and the Cimmeria and Noble Infantry are free to help take out this Evocati cohort. And now at this point, I know I have it in the bag once I notice they're getting it so low health. Because now I can just focus all of my efforts on killing. These guys only got 17, 18, but obviously a lot of them died fairly early on. 30, 49, 89, 116. I mean, look how many kills this Cimmeria Noble Infantry had. It more or less went toe-to-toe with 2 to 3 Evocati cohorts, and it basically came out even. For a sword infantry, coming out even would be pretty bad. However, with spear infantry, if you came out even in an infantry fight with them, that's pretty amazing. Now, both of his Balearic slingers are actually still there. However, they're about to run out of ammo, and that one not even firing on it, but now army loss. And I was actually really, really surprised that I won this. I started like losing it once I figured out I was about to win, because I was just so surprised I did. And that just shows you guys how Rome is not invincible. If you play it right and just make the right steps, you can definitely crush Rome. Because really, yeah, they have decent skirmishers, yeah, they have decent cav. Once they lose those, Rome is actually pretty sitting duck because they're such heavy infantry that if they try and chase you around, they're just going to get tired. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure all these arrows that went into Roman soldiers' blood did. Roman soldiers' bodies. So guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!